The tech world is currently obsessed with the giants, the massive ultraphones and the 13-inch Pro tablets that try to replace your laptop. But while everyone is looking at the big screens, something much more interesting is happening in the shadows of Apple's development labs. We are talking about the cult classic, the Giant Slayer, the only device that truly fits the definition of portable power. The iPad Mini 8. Now, I know what you're thinking. We just got through the rumors of the previous cycles, so why are we already talking about the 8? Because for the first time in a decade, Apple is facing a crossroads with its smallest tablet. Welcome to my channel Tech Launch. Subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon for the new tech updates. The competition is closing in, foldable phones are trying to steal the Mini's lunch, and the internal pressure at Cupertino to redefine what Mini means has never been higher. If you think this is just going to be another spec bump with a faster chip and a new color, you haven't been paying attention to the supply chain whispers coming out of Asia. We are looking at a fundamental shift in how Apple views this form factor. This isn't just a tablet anymore. It's becoming the ultimate hub for the AI era. But there's a catch, and it's a catch that might make some longtime fans very nervous. In this video, we are going to peel back the layers of every single credible leak, every patent filing, and every strategic move Apple is making to ensure the iPad Mini 8 isn't just a gadget, but a necessity. Let's start with the most controversial topic, the display. For years, the Mini has been the neglected middle child of the iPad lineup when it comes to screen technology. We suffered through the jelly scrolling issues, and we've been begging for promotion. But the iPad Mini 8 is rumored to be the first time Apple finally bridges the gap between the Air and the Pro in this size. Imagine a tandem OLED display, similar to what we saw in the M4 iPad Pro, but shrunk down to an 8.3-inch canvas. The blacks would be infinite, the brightness would be blinding, and the power efficiency would skyrocket. But why would Apple give their smallest tablet their most expensive screen tech? The answer lies in the competition. With high-end foldable devices offering near-tablet experiences, the iPad Mini has to prove it offers a superior visual experience that no foldable glass can match. But a screen is nothing without the brains to back it up. We are entering the age of Apple Intelligence, and the iPad Mini 8 is being positioned as the premier AI companion. We aren't just talking about a slightly faster A-series chip. There is heavy speculation that the Mini 8 might skip the iPhone silicon entirely and jump straight into the M-series architecture, possibly an M3 or even an M4 variant specifically binned for thermal efficiency in a small chassis. Why? Because local LLMs, large language models, require massive amounts of unified memory and NPU performance. If the Mini is going to be your digital assistant that lives in your jacket pocket, it needs to be able to process your entire life in real time without hitting a server. Think about the implications of an M-series iPad Mini. We are talking about a device that can edit 8K ProRes video, run desktop-class Logic Pro projects, and play AAA console games like Resident Evil or Death Stranding with ray tracing enabled, all while sitting in the palm of your hand. This changes the value proposition entirely. You aren't buying a small iPad, you're buying a pocket-sized workstation. But what about the design? Apple is famous for sticking to a design language for years, but the iPad Mini 8 might be the one to finally trim those bezels even further. There are rumors of a Face ID under display